like the most important year. This is the most important year until next year, I guess. But no, this year has been crazy and crazy busy as well. The airline miles that I've clocked up are quite incredible, but I really enjoy it. It's the competing in front of crowds and in Asia and big arenas, and you know that winning feeling that comes from all the hard work and training. I've had a pretty good year, especially this January. I really kind of had a good couple of tournaments, which boosted my world ranking up to I think 17, and then I'm currently at 19. So I feel really confident about where I am. I'm feeling fit, but yeah, I feel quite confident about my ability just now. I studied at the University of the West of Scotland. Originally I started in first year with filmmaking and screenwriting, but then due to my badminton commitments I was going to miss a lot of lectures, so I had to take that down to part-time, and then that changed my course title to Creative Industries Practice. My university were very understanding about my commitments to badminton and my studies, so that really allowed me to push on in both and really strike a good balance in both. And they gave me like good alternatives to the full-time course of study, so they are quite supportive in the transition through to part-time, and then that allowed me to get a much better balance because I wasn't feeling guilty that I was missing lectures or training, so it was a nice way to do both at the same time. So when I was in first year, it was kind of involved 3 days a week, travelling to Ayr. I was at the Ayr campus, and of course I trained here at Scotstoun, so it was a bit of a journey. But then in second year, when I went part-time, I was able to choose the modules that I wanted to do and that fit best. So I tended to choose the ones that fell on Mondays and Tuesdays, because I left for tournaments typically on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and that meant I missed as little course time as possible, which was a really good alternative. Ever since I was at the kind of school of sport, I was chucked in the deep end with the boys, so I've just kind of maintained that and carried on training with boys the vast majority of my career. So yeah, I guess I play a bit like a boy, which has its advantages, but I'm also learning to pick up those key areas of the women's singles game and can I get the power with my feet on the ground and to stop jumping so much, but to jump at the right times, I guess. Winning Students just really allowed me to focus on these two massive areas in my life and not have to worry so much about picking up extra coaching hours to try to pay for rent and just living costs and things. So like without Winning Students, I would have had this third element in my life, along with trying to keep up with friends and family and travelling and tournaments and uni. I think studying alongside badminton, especially when I was at that age, was a great thing. I think when you concentrate too much on one thing, it can be quite overwhelming, or you become a bit complacent because that's all you've kind of got. So it was really good to shift your focus for me. I can't recommend doing a degree and along with your sport more. It was the thing that kind of kept me sane, because I think full-time sport is just incredibly difficult to immerse yourself in. So to have this not kind of distraction, but this other focus, I can't recommend it highly enough. And Winning Students really are incredibly supportive of that, and yeah, I can't thank them enough either.